Hi guys, I hope you're having a fantastic week, and I am here to do a late video. I should have done this last week. I'm here to do my Christmas book haul. I was going to just do the books I got on for Christmas on my Instagram story, but I decided I was actually going to do a full video for it because I love doing book hauls. I do, I'm sorry. So, here are the books I got for Christmas. I think there's about 18, 19, I don't know. We will see when we get through them, but there's a lot of them. First book I got was from an amazing person called Rianne over at the Travelling Bookworm on Instagram. I will link down to her stuff down below. We took part in a Secret Santa thing through Maxim Pop, I believe, and it was brilliant because you got like a money like allowance, and then you had to send at least one book and then anything else. And Rihanna's stuff was brilliant, and she sent me Finnegan of the Rock by Melina Marchetta. I have never heard of this book, but it looks exactly like my kind of thing. It looks high fantasy, it looks fantastic, so I'm super excited to read this. If you have read this, let me know down below what you thought of it and compare it to something else so that I know vaguely what I'm going into, but I'm excited to read this. And thank you again, Rianne, for sending me this. I got 2 books from my brother for Christmas because I'm an obsessive book reader and he knows me well enough to know that that's what I would want. And he gave me 2 separate books, and the first one is A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan, and this just looks fantastic. I love dragons, I love everything. I got a top from my mum that says Mother of Dragons with a picture of Khaleesi and her 3 dragons on it for Christmas. So like I'm gonna wear that as I'm reading this book because I feel like it's right. But I am excited for this. It looks really good. At first I thought it was a non-fiction kind of take on dragons, but it's not. It is actually a story, and it has maps and everything, and it looks brilliant. And the second book my brother got me was The Fate of the Tearling, which is the third and final book in Erica Johansson's The Queen of the Tearling trilogy, and I am excited to read this. I haven't read any of them, so I now have all 3 and I can binge read them all, which I am super excited for. Next I have 3 V. Schwab books, which I'm really excited for. I have got all of her books now, which is brilliant. And the first 2 are The Archived and The Unbound by Victoria Schwab. And these, all I know is about, they're about a library of the dead or something, where the dead rest on shelves like books. Sounds awesome. It's a Victoria Schwab book. Of course, it's going to be brilliant. I'm super, super excited to read these. And I love the feel. The covers are just like silky smooth, and that really, really pleases me. And I don't know why, but it does. So, yeah, if you've read these as well, let me know what you thought of them down below. And I'm super excited for them. The other one is her first book, and this is The Near Witch. I have no idea what it's about except from witches, I'm guessing. And this is I'm just really excited to read it because it's her first book, and I just want to see how much she's grown as a writer. And I had to have her whole collection because come on, it's Victoria Schwab, of course you do. The next are 2 in a trilogy series. I don't really know, but I saw them on the Fairy Loot Instagram story, and Anissa said she really, really loved them. So I was like, I have to get them because they're about trolls, and you probably know I love the Troll series by Amanda Hocking, and they're about trolls, so I thought might as well go for it. And that is Stolen Songbird and Hidden Huntress by Danielle Jensen, and they look fantastic. I love the covers already, and I'm excited to read them. Then there's Something Strange and Deadly by Susan Dennard, which I have virtually no idea what this is about. I just know that everyone loves this trilogy, and my stepbrother and stepsister got me this one and the second one. The second one hasn't come yet, but I know they got me the second one, they told me. So I'm really, really excited for this. It just looks awesome. It looks clockworky, and it says if you enjoyed Clockwork Angel, you'll love this, and Clockwork Angel and the TID series are one of my favourite series. So yes, I'm super excited to read this. And then I finally got my hands on Ivory and Bone by Julie Eschbaugh. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name. This book just looks amazing. Like, I love the cover, I love the simplicity, but I just love it, and it feels amazing. Like, it's all bumpy and awesome. If I ever played the blindfolded book game, I would know which this one was straight away because it's awesome. But I also love this book naked. It's like gorgeous. It's white, but it's like really, really pretty, and it's got the bone symbol indented into the front of the cover. I have also no idea what this is about. It's just blurbed by two of my favourite authors, and everyone says it is brilliant, and I can't wait for the second one. No, I've not even read this one yet. Next, I have the second and third book in the Graceling trilogy by Kirsten Cashore. Fire and Bitter Blue, and I have not read Graceling yet, but I know I'm going to love it, so I have picked these up as well, or I was given these. I asked for these for Christmas, and I'm so excited to read them. They're also really, really effective covers. I just love the simplicity of them, but I also love, I love them. I have the next three books in the Sabriel trilogy. It's not a trilogy. The next three books in the Sabriel series. I have the next three books in the Old Kingdom series by Garth Nix. I have Lariel, Clariel, and I'm not even going to attempt to say the title of this book. Not even going to try. By Garth Nix. I have lent out Sabriel at the moment. I'm trusting her that she is not destroying the book, but I am excited to read these when I get Sabriel back because it's Sarah J Maas's favourite series and it's high fantasy. I know I'm going to love it. So yes, I'm super excited for these. I still have to work out, like, I ordered them, or I put them on my book list in order, so I need to go back to that. But they're one of the books that don't tell you what number they are in the series, and I don't know. So I'm going to have to check where they come in the series, in what order. Only 4 to go. Wow, that's scary. Okay, the next one is The 1000th Floor by Katharine McGee. I just am obsessed with this cover. It's so gorgeous and so pretty, and I had to make sure my dad got me the US hardcover because it's just so pretty. Look at that! Just look at that! And then it's so pretty on the inside. Oh, I'm really good at this. I have no idea what they're about things, and they're just pretty books, so I'm gonna buy them. You're always told don't judge a book by the cover, but I think that's all I do. Genuinely think that's all I do. If I like the cover, I'm gonna buy it. But yes, I've heard that it's amazing. I've heard that it's brilliantly written. So yeah. So I'm excited to read this. If you know what it's about, if you have read it, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, let me know down below what your thoughts were on this book. I want to know before I read it. Then I have two books by Maria de Haven Headley. The Magonia and Eerie, and I believe these are about a girl who can't breathe on Earth properly, and she's suffering with a mysterious disease. But then she finds a way to be in the clouds, and once she's up in the clouds, she can breathe perfectly fine. Something like that. But look at the covers. Like, they are the most gorgeous things I've ever seen, and the colours of Eerie are just, like, mind-blowing. Again, I'm a sucker for a good cover. And then, last but not least, I have Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerri Maniscalco, I believe is how you say it. I have no idea. All I know is this is like a female, maybe, take on Jack the Ripper. I am obsessed with the history of Jack the Ripper, and because obviously it's set in London, it's British, it's gonna be awesome, I think. I hope. Loads of people have said this book is fantastic, and I am super, super excited to read it. I just don't know when I'll get to it. It looks amazing as well. He murdered women in cold blood. He terrorized an entire city. He taunted those of us who haunted him down. But despite all those horrors, in the end, I could not deny it. I was the girl who loved the Ripper. Okay, now I know what it's about. Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds fab. Anyway, okay. I'm super, super. This might be my next read now that I've read the back of it. Yeah, I'm probably going to read this next. Oops. I'm currently reading Vinyl by Sophia Elaine Hansen. It is brilliant. It is one of the best books I have read, and I can't say so far this year because it's the only book I've read so far this year, but like in a long time, it is one of the best books. I am so excited to finish it. I am also so excited to be starting the Diversity Bingo 2017 that was made by multiple people, including Haley from These Book Lions. I am super excited that I don't have my jar up here, but I've done a TBR jar that I've got 12 pieces of paper in them with one of the diverse topics on it, and I'm going to be reading. I'm not going to manage the 36 this year. I don't think I am. So I've done 12, so one a month, and this month's one is a retelling with an LGBTQIA main character, and I am hopefully going to be reading As I Descended by Robin Talley, which is, I believe, a queer retelling of Macbeth, and I am super excited for it because I loved Macbeth. I loved the story of Macbeth when I did it at school, so I am very excited to read a retelling of that as him not being straight. I don't know if she's twisted it and Macbeth is now female. I have no idea. I was just told that it ticked off that category, so I have ordered that and it is on its way, and I'm super excited to read it. Let me know if you're doing the Diversity Bingo 2017 down below. I would love to know which books you read for each square, so I have more idea, because I'm really, really closed off and I feel horrendous saying it, but I don't really know which books tick off the categories, which books don't. So yeah, I am reading that. I'm reading As I Descend, and I am super excited for it. I'm excited to branch out my diversity of reading. I know there's issues with it, and I know that it needs to be spoken about, so I'm hoping to do a video at some point about my diverse reading and why I'm not a diverse reader. It's not, I'll just put a quick disclaimer here, it's not because I choose to not be a diverse reader, it's because I don't actually know what to read to be diverse. So yes, I'm excited for the Diversity 2017 to begin, and I hope you're taking part. If you haven't already, and if you'd like to, please subscribe and like this video. It really helps me out. I'll see you again next week, guys. Bye.